Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. We got more NHL 2004 franchise mode series for you. Episode number 26 already. This episode featuring some games against the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Tampa Bay Lightning as we kind of make this our way through this home and away schedule portion as we make our way closer and closer to the trade deadline. Before we go any further, guys, make sure you hit that like button down below and subscribe to the channel. Lots more content right around the corner. It'll probably already be up by the time you guys are seeing this video because everything comes out late. But the NHL 21 Be a Pro, NHL 21 franchise mode, I'm sure there'll be more stuff coming out in the very near future as well. It's been a while since I recorded for this because I've been doing so much NHL 21 recording and then, having the issues with the NHL 21 recording stuff. And general busyness of working a 40-hour work week. So I don't even know the last time I actually recorded the Washington and Florida episode was on. I would assume it was at least 2 weeks ago. So I'm not exactly sure where Pittsburgh and Tampa Bay are in the standings. I'm assuming Tampa Bay is still up pretty high, but let's go take a look at them and preview them for this episode. So first off, Tampa 38-9-3 for 72 points, 4 games in hand on Dallas. Dallas and Tampa Bay making it look like 2020 here, being the top of the league. I believe we've had a couple games against Tampa already this season, so we're kind of going through our season series with them. Last time we played them was a 2-1 loss. It was during that long road trip, and it was right after we acquired Keith Tkachuk, Chris Pronger, and Al McInnes. And I believe the only other time we've played them so far was the 5-1 win. That was kind of a dominating one. That was a surprise victory for us. And the only other time we've played them this season, so it's 1-1 in the season series. But it was a 5-1 victory back in December. It was kind of a weird victory because that was kind of out of the blue. We had a nice win here against Calgary. I can remember that. Calgary wasn't very good. But right here, 5-1 against one of the top teams in the league was not what we were expecting at that time. Tampa is certainly not the same team as we faced later on with the 2-1 loss. And I'm assuming we're going to get a pretty good Tampa Bay team right now. As for Pittsburgh, sitting 23rd in the league, 21-23-7-1 on the season for an even 50 points. They're in this kind of bottom of the league logjam here between 23rd and 26th. But of course, they're pretty much clear of Nashville and St. Louis for these kind of bottom spots. But they are in this kind of weird little 6-team bubble here. They're only 4 points out of the Eastern Conference playoffs, which is crazy. But of course, you got to deal with these teams here. You got to deal with Florida and even Ottawa at this point. Everybody in the Eastern Conference right now is just kind of good. And then you take a look at our division. They're way behind us now. We've had a really good stretch where we're playing our best hockey, really, and we've really separated ourselves from the Rangers, from the Devils in the division. And if you guys would recall, the last time we played the Pittsburgh Penguins, our state rivals, 7-3 win. That was actually just a dominating performance from top to bottom. Man, that was a fun episode. I loved that episode because we came off this Edmonton loss. It was a nice revenge game, and we played really well in the Pittsburgh game. But with that said, guys, let's go ahead. Let's just jump in, get into the Pittsburgh game, the first game of this episode. All right, so here we are up against our state rival, Pittsburgh. It's always a fun time to play against Pittsburgh in this. There were some commentary lines about the Penguins' penalty kill coming into this. Apparently, it's not very good. Oh, Bearson got the shot off. Oh, there we go. Oh, I didn't even know how Tkachuk got to the front of the net on that one. Yep. Oh, Williams almost had it. Yep, that was a mistake on my part. Oh, now we got another penalty. Penalty filled first period so far. Wow. All right, well. Oh my god. We get a hooking call our way? Jesus. Hedberg with a real good period, man. He's made a ton of stops. Oh, good stop there by Leclerc at the end. Leclerc definitely not a strong period from him. The Lemieux goal was a mistake, but he got the Morozov one. I'm sure he wants back after that one, but we're gonna keep pressing forward. We've had lots of offense so far. We just got to solve Johan Hedberg, and judging by the last time we played the Pittsburgh Penguins, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be able to do that. Oh, that's a weak one. 22 already for Amante. Leclerc gets an assist. Bit of a weak one there. But that's what we need to get one on the board. Oh, penalty coming. Always with the hooking calls. Couldn't get a hooking call all like the first, I don't even know how many episodes of this. 5, 10. Now there's always hooking calls. There we go. Just like that, we have tied the game right back in it. Oh, and Roenick. Oh, what a save by Hedberg. And another penalty. Interference, dude. Oh, there we go. Nice one-timer, great play. Just like that, 3-2 lead. All these hits, man. There we go. Whoever McKenna is, he's big, dude. Oh, tried to work into Knudsen there. So the end of the second, a huge period for us. 3 goals, 2 for 3 on the power play so far. And yeah, we got back into the game pretty quick. And this Pittsburgh team's just not that good. Oh, there. Well, I guess I jinxed that a little bit. Yachmanev. Leclerc's had a really not a great game. I'm not sure if I left him in from the game, like the previous episode, or what is going on here, but just not having a great one. Oh, how did Hedberg stop that? Oh, Lemieux had a wide open net if he just shot it. So the hero line's out. Somehow this McKenna guy, I don't know who he is. I'm going to check after the game. But McKenna somehow has a hero star, despite I've literally never seen him before. Oh. Wow. Oh, pretty much everything Lemieux touches in this, man. Just into the net. So that's going to do it for the power play. No goal. Oh, the hook there, man. There we go. Whew. It's getting worried there. Thought we were going to give up another 2 points to Pittsburgh. And with that, we're going to head to OT against the Penguins. 4-4. Not a great goaltending game on our side. I mean, Fleury still faced... Leclerc still faced 29, but not his strongest outing, that is for sure. There we go. Keith Tkachuk, 25 on the year, and we get a 5-4 OT win against state rival Pittsburgh Penguins. Probably shouldn't have gone to OT with these guys, but we're going to take the 2 points nonetheless. The 3 stars of the game. Lemieux had 2 goals, of course, for the Penguins. He's obviously their best player, night in, night out. Roenick, second star, 2 goals in the assist, the game-tying goal with 18 seconds left. And then Tony Amante had a incredible game, 2 goals, 2 assists in this one for the first star. All right, so the only change coming, guys, after the Pittsburgh OT win game is Felix Potvin back in the net for us. And that's pretty much what we're going with into the Tampa game. So with it, let's just jump into it. All right, so here we go against Tampa Bay. We're back at home. which always comes with our overall boost. And Potvin in the net. Go, Gagne, go. Oh, almost. These hooking calls are becoming so frequent. I don't really know what to do about them. They're not too bad, but we see them like pretty much like 3 or 4 times a game now, and we were seeing them in none at all at the beginning at the beginning of the mode. So, oh, geez, what the heck was going on there? Oh, look at that. Fedotenko kind of hiding in the back there, but that's a good goal for Tampa to start. Yeah, can't do anything about that. There's nobody defending Fedotenko. Oh, this chance by Monte. He had a ton of shots going towards Khabibulin, but he's turning away all of them so far. So the end of the first, tons of offense on our side, doubling up Tampa on the shots. But the one goal from Fedotenko after the penalty, or I guess our power play actually, is so far the difference. There we go, Gagne, 17 on the year. And we've tied the game up. Oh, even Khabibulin pretty much got all that too, and he just got in the net. Good stops by Potvin, man. Oh, there's another one. Penalty upcoming to Tampa. Oh. Another hooking call. Freddie Modine going off. Oh, Monte on the doorstep for that one. Khabibulin's one of those goaltenders in the league right now who's right up there with Potvin. Like, the save percentage numbers, unfortunately, just don't reflect it in this game. Ooh, Tkachuk there, 26 on the year. And we're up 2-1. We've got a 2-1 lead, but coming back to Khabibulin, yeah, he's been one of the top 3 goalies in the league, Potvin, him, and Kolzig. But unfortunately, just the simulation aspect of the game, like I said in an earlier video, I'm guessing it's just the shot totals. Like, when you simulate, the shot totals are just pretty low. I think I calculated it out too, where the average shot total is about like 19 that some goaltenders are facing. Meanwhile, Potvin's up at like 29. So yeah, if the letting in 2 goals, that gives you a sub 900 save percentage on most nights, or more goals than that. So it's tough for it's weird. It's a very weird looking thing, considering the league average this season was like 915, 916. It just looks really awkward to see a goaltender who's like has 30 wins on the year, but he's got an 888 save percentage or something. Anyways, guys, that closes out the second period. A great period for us. We've had a ton more shots on goal. Pretty much, honestly, a carbon copy of the first period. Tampa had 7 shots in the first. They have 8 here now. And then we also had another 14 on net and the 2 goals, one of which on the power play to extend or actually, I should say, get the lead in the game. But 2-1 heading into the third. Let's see if we can keep this up and come out with 4 total points in this episode. These hooking calls. Oh, Ragnarsson up there. Oh, off the side of the net. The hero line out now for Tampa. Alright, so 5:58 left in the third. We're going to see that hero line of Tampa's out a bunch here to end the game. Oh, Jesus. Corey Stillman. One thing I have noticed, no LeCavalier in the lineup for Tampa. He must be injured. Oh, look at Brendan Moore. Oh, my goodness. Whoever number 17 is just saved the game. Khabibulin down and out. All right, final minute. Oh, the post from St. Louis. There we go, Verbata. Empty netter that should seal the game. His 12th. Oh, never mind. Ulvestad. This game's not over yet. I like how it hit Alexiev's body after he got crushed by Pronger. There we go. We'll take the extra empty netter. Tkachuk's got 2 in the game. That's going to seal it. A 4-2 win. It's the second place team in the NHL, the Tampa Bay Lightning. Potvin gets the 3rd star in this one. He stopped 27 of 29. A good game for him. Keith Tkachuk, 2 goals in this one. And Nikolai Habibulin, I guess he stopped 33 of 36. Or actually, no, more than that. He would have stopped 36 of 38 because 2 empty netters. So, yeah, Habibulin had a great game in this one. Alright guys, so that does it for the games portion of the episode. We're going to go ahead and preview Washington and Atlanta. And let's see where they are in the standings. Both should be top teams. This should be one of the tougher stretches of the season. A 3-game segment here, all against top teams in the league. Unless Atlanta started to drop out of that. I'm not sure. I feel like Atlanta has begun to drop out of the top of the league because they were a team that we kind of looked at earlier and were questioning why they were even close. So Atlanta actually and Washington are 6th and 7th. So this is going to be an easy one. Plus, we're actually 5th. Look at us. Atlanta, I thought, was a team that had begun to drop down in the league. They were first at one point. They've since dropped down, but they're still one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference, which is a genuine surprise. Damn, like Atlanta was terrible at this time? I'm not even sure where Atlanta finished in the standings. So Atlanta in the actual 03-04 season finished in 10th place in the Eastern Conference. They only had like 78 points or something like that. So they're pretty close to actually matching what they did in real life in only 55 games, which is kind of crazy for Atlanta because they're not a team that was, again, they weren't a strong team. They had Kovalchuk and Heatley and Savard, and that was pretty much it for their team. Nevertheless, Atlanta sitting at 27, 17, 8, and 3 for a total of 65 points, tying them with us in the standings currently. And then below is Washington, 1 less game played than Atlanta, 25, 17, 8, and 4 for 62 points, 3 behind us. Look at our goals. Our goals for actually went up quite a bit, which is good. Really good to see. Atlanta's a great home team, not a great road team. And also coming off our game against Tampa, where we beat them 32-9-9 and 3. They've overtaken Dallas for the top spot in the league. But if you take a look at Dallas here, 1-7-2 in their last 10. They are not having a good stretch of games. And for a team that's supposed to be at the top of the league, that will take you out pretty quick. So Atlanta, Washington, both 4th, 5th in the Eastern Conference. Really tight divisions all around this season. Really tight divisions. But looking at us in the Atlantic, we are now 10 points clear of 2nd place New Jersey, which is great. That means we're looking at guaranteeing ourselves a lock for at least the 3rd spot in the conference. Still 7 points behind Boston for 2nd and 11 behind Tampa for 1st. But odds are we're going to get this 3rd place spot in the Eastern Conference when the whole season's done, and get a 6th place matchup with probably Buffalo, Montreal, Toronto, Carolina. Look, it could be any of these teams. These teams are all really close. Even if Florida's in the mix here. I mean, even if the Islanders went on a run, they're in the mix too. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way to the end. We will be back with episode number 27 very soon with Washington and Atlanta. Again, make sure you hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next episode.